Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. In the last video we were just on Gale Island and we had just finished up the Wind Temple. We had powered up our Master Sword and now we were sent to find all of the pieces of the Triforce so that we can go and rescue Princess Zelda. That is a large quest. It's going to take us quite some time, and we're not going to be going to any specific dungeon or any really specific area that we have to go to and able to complete this task. So what I'm going to do now is, you can see I'm on Windfall. I'm going to pretty much be completing the very last of the side quests on Windfall. We're going to have to come back here one more time, but that's just going to be to complete a task and to get a prize. So it has to be nighttime, which is why it's night. So I'm just going to do a few things on Windfall, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start at the Forsaken Fortress, and I'm basically going to make a zigzag around the map. We're going to start the Forsaken Fortress, go across the top row, so go from left to right. Then when we get to the end, we're going to go down, and then we're going to go this way. And we're going to do this for the entire map. This will enable us to get all of the charts that we need along the way, and it will also enable us to pretty much get every single thing that we need on every single island. There are some islands that we have completed, so we don't need to go to every island. The chart that will show us where the things are that we need to find is actually on the Incredible chart. This one here, a really long time ago, Tingle sent us something in the mail, and that was when he charged us the $201 for postage. So all these purple maps are places that we need to go. These are called Triforce charts, and what we do is we have to go and collect them, and then we have to bring the charts to Tingle, and that will tell us where a piece of the Triforce is. So you can see they're along the way on the map, so we might as well just go on the entire map while we grab them. I really hope that wasn't too complicated. I'm sorry, I tried to explain that the best that I could, so just bear with me. It's going to be a lot of sea exploring for the next little while. So, starting on Windfall, the first thing I want to do is I want to get the windmill powered back up. You can do this after you get fire arrows, and we need to go into the shop where we had that mini game. Actually, no, we don't. That's how we get up to the very top, but we need to actually get around to the back of it to get the windmill moving. I forget where you jump from, though. There's a little switch. Maybe it's over here. I think it's right here. If you go here, yeah, right here. There's a ladder here. And if you crawl up to the very top, there's actually a switch, and it's right just at the very end of the windmill. And you actually have to have the wind's direction going north for this to work. It doesn't need to be night for the windmill to start moving, but you want it to be night to be able to complete the second part of this, and it's already facing north, so. Anywho, once the wind direction is north and you found this little switch, you can get it to get moving again. So that's part one. Now the second part is to go back into that shop, which is what I was trying to do before I realized I had missed step one. And we need to be able to get on those carts now that they've started moving. I guess they're called carts. I don't know what else to call them. To get to the top. I gotta wait till the next one comes around. Because they weren't moving before, but now that the windmill's moving, you can actually get into them. And then what you're gonna need to do is we're gonna bring the light back to the lighthouse part of it. If you set your fire arrows and you wait till you get to the very top, you can actually shoot your fire arrows into that little area there when it opens up. So right about there? No, maybe not. It might take me a few tries. There we go. If you shoot it into there, it'll bring light back to the lighthouse. And the reason you want to do that is so you can go and grab that chest that's sitting out in the ocean. And it needs to be night to do this, obviously. I mean, there would be no use for it to be, for you to come here during the day, because there's light during the day. Once you get the light back to the lighthouse, you can talk to this guy. Well, would you look at that? The Ferris wheel. Or I guess it's a Ferris wheel. I don't know. The Ferris wheel just started moving all on its own. Somebody must have started it up. I wonder who got the thing going again. I don't know who it was or where he is, but he must be one nice guy, assuming, of course, that he is a guy. You should go for a ride while you have the chance. Oh, I guess they're called gondola seats because it's a Ferris wheel. Anywho, if you talk to him twice, he'll give you a piece of heart. Seeing that brave beam fight in the gloom has made me so happy, I just feel like giving somebody a present, so here, I'm giving this to you, little man. So after you get the light back on, you have to talk to him twice to get this piece of heart. Now Windfall is going to be even more lively than before. Hooray for everything! Well, I'm glad you're optimistic. Hopefully it doesn't turn back into the daytime before I get a chance to do this, but the last time I tried to get into that guy's house, it wouldn't let me, and I think that's because it needed this needed to start moving first. So I'm gonna try it one more time to see if I can get into his house to get a few things, because like I said, there's some treasure charts and some rupees in there that I would like to grab. And the videos I've seen, they've done it after they've got the Ferris wheel moving again. So I'm going to try that and see if it works. Of course, it's just a long ride. Of course, again, I can't see anything. Are we getting close? Yeah, we are. Okay. Okay. Ah, there we go. Yeah, see, now it'll let us. It didn't let us before. I tried that one time, and I guess I just missed out. So you do have to get the windmill moving again for you to be able to get up here. Onto the pictographer's balcony using your Duke Leaf. Our first one has a treasure chart, obviously. And then I think this one has, I don't remember how many rupees it has. It has 50. I was gonna say 100, but anywho, alright. And there's one more thing we need to do in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it because it's nighttime, but I'm gonna try it anyways. You need to come through this crawl space, which will allow you to get to the front of his store. And is it gonna work? Aha, it will work. Okay, so you need to pull out your picto box. Mine's full. But you see that Lenzo is standing with another woman. And so, we need to photograph those two. And trust me, we're not just being a peeping Tom. We are doing this for a reason. It needs to be a full body shot of the both of them, and they both need to be in the photo. So, you need to get pretty close, but don't get too close, because if you do, we'll see you. And you will not be able to actually get a photo of them. Let's get one more for good measure, just in case. It's important to be careful. I might as well just get 3 just in case. Anyways, now that I have the photos of these two, I'll always think, ah yes, I first started searching for pictographs that recorded true beauty, oh, about 10 years ago. How interesting! Huh? Who's there? What are you doing here? Were you trying to give me a heart attack? Chicka wow wow. Anyways, we're doing that for a reason. We're going to give that picture away for a prize later on. It has to be daytime to do that, but we need to go and get our piece of heart first. Or I don't even know if it's a piece of heart. Sorry, I was thinking of something else. We need to go get our chest first before it turns daytime, because that would really suck. I'm going to change the wind direction first, and now I should be able to just float right over to that chest. It's kind of in a weird spot. It's just like right in the middle of the ocean. Let's open it up and see what it is. I don't actually remember what it is, to be completely honest. Oh, it is a piece of heart. Awesome. That's the 4th piece, completing another heart container. Alright. Well, that's cool, because we only got on our 2nd row of hearts when we finished up the Wind Temple, so we're doing pretty good for heart pieces. And we're going to get another heart piece. Before it turns daytime, there's one more thing I need to do, and that is I need to go to the auction. I have not yet purchased the piece of heart or the treasure chart that you can get from the auction house. The last time I was here was when I was just showing you guys how the auction worked, and it was just a joy pendant that was up for sale, which was just stupid and not worth anybody's time. So I'm not going to make you guys watch this, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play in the auction until I get both of the piece of heart and the treasure chart, because those are really only the 2 things that are worth getting. So I'm going to compete in this stupid auction, and I guess I will see you guys when I'm done. Alright everybody, so I finished off the auction and I'm back. You'll notice I just picked up 40 rupees. What I did was I went and I gave my skull necklaces to this guy, because after he takes 20 of them, I think he wanted 20, you can still give them to him and he'll still buy them from you. So I had 6 of them and I gave them to him and he gave me 40 rupees for it. So I wanted to pawn those off on him because I don't have any more use for them. We already got the treasure chart from him. And now what I'm going to do, now that the auction is over, I'm going to let go, and I'm going to get this chest here, because last time I overjumped it and wasn't able to get it. It's only 20 rupees, but I want to grab that, so I don't forget about it. I did the auction, and I got the piece of heart and the treasure chart. And if you're curious to know what number treasure chart it is, I've opened all of them. So the one that's unopened is the one that we got. What number is it? Treasure chart number 38. That's the one I got from the auction. So that took me forever because people kept outbidding me, which was extremely annoying. I was actually getting really frustrated. Anywho, now that that's done, we can turn it back into day, because we've pretty much done everything we want to do at night here. Back to the wonderful music. Alright, if you talk to these ladies here, we're going to give that pictograph to them that we took of the 2 people in the photography place. She's so saucy, isn't she? I can't believe she's a school teacher. They're talking about Miss Marie. You basically have to talk to them until they talk about Lenzo and how incredibly dreamy he is and all that stuff. Yeah, this one here. Oh, I know, that mysterious pictographer Lenzo is so dreamy. He makes my heart go a-flutter. But do you think the rumors could be true? Is he actually devoted to someone special? And when they start talking about this, they obviously want proof of these rumors, so I wish someone would take a pictograph of the 2 of them so we could see if the rumors were true. Alright, so as soon as they say that, we're going to take out our picto box, and let's show them this picture. Oh, this is... It's the pictographer Lenzo and that pictograph-loving lady. I guess we were completely wrong about Lenzo having a girlfriend. It looks as though they're just old friends who happen to share the same hobby. Thanks for setting us straight, young man. We really should stop spreading idle gossip like that. You've taught us the error of our ways, and to thank you, we're going to give you something nice. Stick out your hand. And they give us another treasure chart. So we've gotten quite a collection of these so far. And that's all we get for that. My naughty little boy found this somewhere. I'm sure you'll like it. I will like it, thank you. Alright, and the very last thing I'd like to do is this here. If we talk to him, we can, of course, start up this side quest. I'm going to do this in a separate video, and I'll probably do it probably after we've explored all the islands. Anywho, I'm going to talk to him and get started anyways. You're the young master who purchased my sale. At last, with those funds, I have been able to open my stall. But I hate to say that my poor little stall is not an instant success. In fact, it is rather deserted, I'm afraid to say. I think this tragic turn of events is due to the fact that I don't have a wide enough lineup of products, for if I am to be fully honest, I only have one product. To put it in another way, I think my stall would do much better if only I could stock rare items that people can't get here in town. Then I would make plenty of money. Not just plenty of money, it would be taking candy from many rich babies. Okay, crazy man, give me your money. He's basically wanting to get rare items, obviously, like he just said. And he wants a young partner to help him out. Once you hear that, you can talk to him again. And he's going to ask us to be our assistant because he's our delivery bag. You're able to do this anytime after getting the delivery bag on Dragon Roost Island. I have a small request and it requires the use of that bag. Request. Oh dear me, I knew it, young master. I knew you would understand my plight. It is a rather long-winded explanation. It's not really an explanation. All you do is you take the item that he has, which is the flower in the background there, you find someone to buy it, and you trade items. And that's pretty much all you do. It's a gigantic trading quest, and you trade items. When you get another item, it will come back to his shop, and his shop will expand. That's basically all it is, and you'll see that actually in front of you in the video when I do the video for that. I would like to do it in one whole video though, so I will be doing that later. He's just gonna go on and on and on. Merchants that have sworn a merchant's oath will afterwards send their products to me. That's basically, as soon as you find someone to trade, they'll keep sending their products over, so. I understand you perfectly, because we weren't even listening to your explanation. I give to you my proof of contract. In other words, this is my merchant's oath. Take it with you, my young partner. So we get the town flower. And we will be able to trade our town flower later. Anywho, we're just going to hold on to that for now. The first thing you need to do is to take this to another traveling merchant and trade it for something to build on the foundation of my merchant's oath. As soon as you trade, the merchant you traded with will send his products to my shop. Blah blah blah. Okay, gotcha. And they're all in the sea, obviously. So they're on all different islands, and we will be seeing them along our journey. That's pretty much, as far as I know to this point, that's pretty much everything that there is to do on Windfall Island. If there is anything I forgot, I will of course just come back as soon as I get my prize for doing that trading side quest. But in the next video, I'm basically just going to sail over here, and we're just going to start going along the Great Sea, and we're going to see what else we can find. There's lots of rupees and treasure chests and all that sort of stuff, so I hope that you will join me then. Thank you all so very, very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.